Now, to understand the logic behind these ads, I have in the studio with me the creative director of a local ad agency, Hayat Rizvi. Ali, thank you for being here.
Good to be here, actually, yeah.
All right.
Enjoyed that little pause.
Yeah, it was a little awkward, but we'll get past it if we struggle through. Now, this is an obvious question. It's an easy question, but it's a question that warrants asking. What is the main purpose of advertising?
Stephen Leacock said it best. The purpose of advertising, it's actually the science of arresting the human intelligence long enough to get money out of it.
Okay, so the basic goal is consumerism, things like that. That's where advertising comes from, obviously.
Absolutely.
But I mean, you create a top of mind awareness, I believe is the marketing term for that, is, so that I see the ad, I think of the product, next time I go to the store, I buy the product.
Absolutely.
Now, how does that relate to political advertising? I know it's a very popular trend in America. All the ad agency, all the political parties in the US, especially in the previous elections, there was attack ads, there was all kinds of ads going on.
Yeah.
And now, in Pakistan, you're seeing advertising. It's not attack ads, but it is political advertising.
Actually, it's not very recent because political advertising has been part of our landscape forever. I mean, if you go back in time, there's Tipu Sultan saying things like, शेर की एक दिन की जिंदगी जो है गीदड़ की 100 दिन की जिंदगी, and like you've got Hoshu Shidi saying marvesu sinna desu, then you've got the classic roti kapda makan slogan.
Right.
So the slogans have been around forever,
and those are basically like taglines and
they're
ad
great
campaigns.
taglines,
Right.
and there's something that captured the imagination.
We're seeing, and this is these days, there's no election in sight.
Yeah.
There's one election behind us, there's another way far ahead in front, but you've got the PPP, the PMLN, the MQM, all the local and the international parties are all putting up these big billboards and banners and all of that. Are they worried we'll forget that they exist? Do they think that maybe this will keep them in our minds, in our hearts and minds?
Well, there's that basic premise that the elections are far away. With Pakistan, you never really know, so it's probably smarter to stay current.
Right, exactly. Final question, which is, are you a summer teen or are you a Martinet?
You've got to understand that there's something called a target audience. I think for this specific campaign, the target audience was all those people who came in to watch Ideas 2000.
Right.
Which is why it was in English. Because you see, you think it's just the Goras who can do shock and awe. Not only do we have big guns and big tanks, we use very big words.
Right.
Yeah.
But, okay, so how is the process then? How is this? I know I said the last question, but that just leads me into this, obviously. What's the process of making an ad? Are these things, does nobody check them? Or is it just kind of made on the spot and just put it up? Would you know? You can guess?
I actually have no idea. I mean, I'm sure there was a process that this went through, but then I'm sure Hitler was also born through a process.
Right.
So the end results are pretty much the same.
Fair enough, fair enough. Thank you, Ali. Thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure.
All right, and on that note, it's time we took a short break. Stay with us on News Weekly. We'll be back for more.